FaZe are going to start questioning their positions, knowing that Ryder's behind them, and they're going to have to start playing on their own. They can't rely on their teammates that much, as they have been split up. There's two towards the B side, one towards the A. Hitons takes out Kex. It's all on Ryder now. He has got an SMG in hand. I believe he only has a deagle. Hitons just decides to end off the round there. Takes out Ryder 2-5. And we haven't even actually seen the bomb go down that much. I nearly question if we have at all.
I think they may have planted the bomb in the last couple of rounds ago when Hitons was the last man standing in A. I think they managed to get the bomb down then just before they killed him. I think. Not 100%. But obviously that didn't matter at that point. I don't think we've seen like a solid plant yet. You're right, but wow. Blackout and Rolka going down very early in this round, and that's going to be a heavy A push now for MIG. But there are two guys. They've run through the smoke. There's one at taps and one in the front of the site. Ryder will be the man to see him. Did he see him? He should have seen him, and he did take him out. He pushes through. And who is that? That's Chris at taps. So he's going to be the man tasked with holding this A site. There's a man coming through Cafe. That is Katana, is the last man. And Hitons is over to join Chris on A now as well at Garage. Let's see what Katana can do. He's slowly pushing through. Chris is just behind him. He sees his head. Perfect push there by Katana. And now he has an AK and a scope. Perfect position to try and take out Hitons.
Hitons really shouldn't have given away his position on Garage. I think that was a really big mistake from him.
But Hitons is trying to do the old sneakeroo now. He reloads his gun though. Did Katana hear that? He didn't, because he has no idea that Hitons is right behind him. He has to go for that bomb, and he really hasn't thought. Katana has no idea that Hitons is right behind him. He's going to see him. No! Oh, I genuinely thought that Hitons was going to miss because he'd gone around the corner there.
So too.
If Katana hadn't come back around to the left then, he'd have given away his position, and that could have been the round, but well played, because Katana had no idea that he was behind him. And that's 6-2. FaZe looking very, very strong on this defense. And to all of the new viewers, anybody who's watching this is the CyberGamer Call of Duty 4 PC end of season tournament, end of season 8 tournament. This is a semi-final game between FaZe and MIG. And as I say that, 3 MIG players go down on the attack. FaZe looking very strong at this point. These teams here are playing on the third of 3 maps. This is the deciding map of Strike, and the winner of this map goes through to the grand final on Sunday. So there's a lot to play for here, and that's why FaZe are being so patient. Katana, though, getting one back. 3v2. Looking a lot more possible. Alone, though. As Sinji is walking through the mid-site. He knows there's a guy at Garage, and they've evened it up, and that's 2-2. FaZe will not want to lose a 4v2 against these guys, but they're playing it, MIG playing it really cool, calm and collected. They're in the middle of the street. They're still trying to determine which site to go to, because it's the right way to go, because FaZe have one man on each site. Chris over here on A and Blackout over on B, and I think Katana saw him and took a couple of pot shots. They're going to try and push A, and he does manage to pick up Chris. Chris does reply though, so it's a 1v1, Scope v Scope. Who will pick it up? They're right round the wall from each other. Katana gets tagged through the wall. He's on no health, and now Blackout gets tagged with the SMG. This is a huge round, and Blackout with the shot over the wall onto Katana. Wow, 7-2, and that is going to be, again, massive confidence boost for FaZe that they were managed to hold that. They shouldn't have really put themselves in a situation where from a 4v2 they had to go to a 1v1 with scopes at that wall there. But
it was really close.
That's 7-2.
Blackout keeping his cool though, and just preempting the spot, predicting where Katana was going to go so well. Having a quick look at the scoreboard there, we do see that Blackout and Katana, the front runners for each of their teams, 13 frags apiece, which is really, really, really good after only 9 rounds. And then we do see the rest of the guys dwindling down a bit. We do see a couple of players on 3 frags, which it just kind of shows that I think on this map especially it's coming out where they've got the more spearhead kind of players, where they have the one player that they really need to make the impact, and the rest are there to clean it up for them. Now, here in the 10th round, we do see FaZe down to only 2 players. Chris and Franz, although Chris has been playing really well defending that A-bomb side. Looks like he's going to move up a bit more. Katana comes in though with an SMG from the fallen teammate, and now it is all up to Franz. Bomb should be going down any second, though Franz is going to have a difficult time trying to get this, trying to reclaim that side. He's got an SMG, a scope, and an AK to go up against, and it's really stacked up against him. Sinji going to close it off, and there's 3-7. Only 2 more rounds left, and you know what, FaZe, I think, have it in them to actually take it.
Yeah, definitely. I think they do. They've been looking very confident. But the MIG team are not to be underestimated at all in this situation. They're experienced players, and all of these players are experienced. But they're at the point now where losing a few rounds in a row isn't going to affect them. And we saw that in the last round. They took it, and they've killed 2 FaZe players at the beginning of this round as well. They're going to adapt, but FaZe reply. Hitons and Fraz kill 2 of the MIG players as well. It's 3v2 now as Pleasure and Fraz go down. It's 2v2, in fact, as Pleasure goes down. And Smoke Tower A. Oh, Ryder getting heavily, well, say heavily tagged. He got tagged a few times there, but that wall is too strong, and they seem to be pushing front A. Sinji helping his team out there, saving Ryder's life, and that leaves Chris as the last man standing, and they're going to try and push A together. There is a man at garage wall, so it's good job Chris didn't really jump too far across there. He's making a lot of noise. They're going to know exactly where he is. They're going to be expecting this cross. Ryder has the bomb. They're going to go together. Can Chris see? He's in a perfect position to watch this cross. He sees one. As soon as he pops up, though, he's going to be shot by the other guy. He's got 2 people to deal with. He's so tagged. He gets 1. Can he get the second? Oh, if he got that jumping shot, he's tagged half health. And Sinji pushes him aggressively, and since he was on half health, past a bin that doesn't really stop bullets very well, he was taken down, but a good effort at holding the site. And another good push by MIG. It's the sort of push that we were seeing in the last 2 rounds, the sort of push we were seeing in the maybe the 3rd and 4th rounds, where they were just being really patient with AKs and just pushing slowly onto the sites and really like keeping the aggression on, but just not too quickly. And we're seeing that again.
Yeah, definitely so. It looks like it seems that FaZe are still, like, even though they might be being taken out at certain points, they're still trying to replay each tactic because it's won them so many rounds. They don't want to change up things that aren't working. So it might have not worked for the 1 round, but, you know, it's small tweaks they need to make to just keep themselves winning that round. Now, it looks like they just have gone back to their old strat. They got 1 towards that A bomb site, 1 sitting towards, in between the 2 bomb sites, and then they, of course, have that 1 Hitons player on B, who's also watching the cross and B bomb site, which is quite a big ask for a single player to do, but it looks like he's going to be taking it upon himself. Katana does spot him, though, and takes him out. So, oh, and also the response from Chris onto Cax, all onto Katana now, 1 versus 2. Nade does go out towards the side. He's got to go pick up the bomb. He does hear it play off to his right-hand side. Nade landing on that bomb, so he knows that bomb side is clear. Will he be actually rotating? He is rotating. Did Blackout hear him? Yes, Blackout did hear him. Well, Blackout rotating in time. There's an SMG pushing up right on him. He's got to be very quick here. He can't miss these shots. He really can't miss these shots. And Chris needs to come in and clear this up very quickly, but he's not going to. Katana now looks like he's going to be making his way towards that B bomb side, trying to get that bomb down there. Chris still unsure about where Katana is going to go, and he does finally spot Katana going for that plant onto B. Katana not going to be faking, it's going for a straight plant. And Chris actually thinking it was going to be a fake, so he's not in a really good position to try and reclaim this. Katana's going to wait on that bomb. He's hearing Chris so much. The thing is, Chris was so far away, he has to try and rush up towards that bomb site, make so much noise. Can be an easy kill for Katana. 7-5 at the half. I still think FaZe are going to be really happy with that.
Yeah, really patient play there by Katana once he planted the bomb, just stayed there. Like, I don't think Chris would have expected him to still be on the bomb at that point.
Yeah.
After taking so long to be at the bomb site. Yeah,
but either way now, second half, 7-5. It's one of those, like, it's so even. It's actually, I struggle to call it because, I mean, defense, you expect a 7-5, so now I expect 7-5 from MIG, and you know what, in all honesty, I actually hope we go to a bit of overtime because both of these teams are so deserving of it. It's 13-9 first map, 13-10 second map to the other team, so they are really evenly matched, and it's just about... I can definitely say I feel confident that the team that wins this tonight will be deserving of it. It's not just going to be, you know, oh, we lucked it on one map, or, you know, we got a bit lucky here or there, we relied on you know, certain players. Each player has really been playing their part across the maps. And that's
for sure. It's interesting to think that 4 or 5 rounds ago we were thinking, yeah, FaZe have got this, and that just shows how even this map is. Like, it can turn around like that. Like, no team really has it until the last round, until the 13th round. And for people who aren't aware, this is a MR12 map, so the first team to get 13 rounds wins, and they go through to the grand final on Sunday. They win this semi-final, and they get a chance at being the best team in Europe right now on Call of Duty 4. The other semi-final is being played on Sunday as well, to see who they'll be playing. I've readied up, we're just waiting on Katana.
I have also noted that Hitons is actually sitting with 120 ping, which is quite high. I mean, Fremont does take that into account and applies anti-lag, so it shouldn't affect too much. But I mean, 120 ping, you really have to try and get off that first hit because you play with a little bit of a latency lag, especially
it's like
with
playing
movement.
in America or something.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how it affects movement all that much for him, as some high pings can really affect your movement. But he doesn't really seem to be struggling with it too much, and has been playing quite well. Currently sitting on 11 for 8. It's positive KD ratio. I mean, looking at the scoreboard while we can, on MIG's team, there's only 2 players with positive KD ratios. while on the FaZe team, there's 3 players with sort of KD ratios. So yeah, we can definitely see that MIG, it is Sinji and Katana carrying the team quite a bit, while Kex, Ride, and Pleasure all sitting on 5 frags and 11, 12, and 10 deaths, not so respectively. While on the other side, also, you know, they've got the 2 players there at the bottom sitting on 5 for 10 and 5 for 9. So it seems if you're struggling very far, and if you're playing well, you're playing really well on this map so far.
Yeah, it's always the case, isn't it? It's that kind of mentality. Once you start losing, once you start getting killed, there's something in the back of your head, even if you don't want it to be there. It's just thinking, I just can't do anything here. And it's just, some people get matches like that. Some people get maps like that. But there are definitely some standout players, as you say, in this first half of Strike so far. Guys, let us know going into the second half. Let us know what you think about the stream and things, how it's been going, what you think of the match. Tweet at CG Europe, that's the official CyberGamer Twitter. After the match, yeah, let everyone know that this is going on now, and right now we're gonna see some more CoD4 very soon, hopefully.
Yeah, if you guys are curious, my name is Menace, and alongside we have Duffer. If you guys want to check us out, my Twitter is @Menace, @MENNACE. Duffer, you are?
At Streamgasm, that's my gaming Twitter. I have a personal one, but it's more design and stuff. So even though it says on Moobot @JamesDuffield, put @Streamgasm, that's my gaming thing.
And if you guys forget it, just type !casters and Moobot will respond to you there. Now here we go. It is on the final half across 3 maps. So it is the 6th half we will be playing now. It's been an absolute roller coaster, but this is it. It's either going to be going into overtime or we're going to be crowning a winner here of the semi-finals. Let's take it away here with the FaZe's Blackout in the start of the round. He has seen a player crossing towards the bomb side. It seems it's going to be a little bit more of a split and pick. 3 players going towards the B bomb side, while 2 players are going towards A. As we do have Blackout rotating back. Going to switch over to Katana though. Let's see how he's handling this rotate from the FaZe team. He has spotted a player towards middle. He sees a bunch of gunfire coming out middle, but he just can't isolate where it's coming from, and he doesn't want to take a shot. And see if he can wait out and more specifically target a player. Let's move over to Fraz, as he is now the one on the back of that middle area. He's trying to spray through those windows to see if he can maybe land a kill. Hits us with 2 frags, takes a rider there, and Katana, which is quite a big start for him. Blackout has gone down, so it's scope out for FaZe, and that's a big deal, especially on this map, and the fact that they only have the 1 scope to work with. We do see Pleasure taking out Hitons. Fraz now moving forward, as he wants to try and help out his teammates. Of course, having the player right above them does make it very difficult for them to maneuver about. Right next to them, they have found Sinji. Sinji's going to fall back. Let's move over to Rolka as he now tries to push through this cafe area. He has spotted one on the statue area. He's just trying to push out onto Palm. Chris takes out Pleasure, Sinji takes out Rolka. 2-on-2, it is now getting heated. There's only 15 seconds left of this round. Chris takes out Sinji, 2-on-2. It is now all up to Kex. The problem is they don't have the bomb. They have to go in for this kill. Really, Fraz has to try and run for this. He can't waste too much time. He's got his SMG with him. He knows the player's running right below him. Can he get the frag? Yes, he can! FaZe lands the first round on attack as they switch sides. Really good start to the half. Very close. They should not have left the bomb that far away. They need to keep that bomb with them.
And I'm surprised there's a last man Kex with that. Maybe he must not have known that they didn't have the bomb. Where was the bomb? Was it an underlook?
It was an underlook, but it was not in a position that they could retrieve it. But yeah,
I was wondering why Kex was still challenging them, like when they didn't have the bomb, but he must not have known. Sinji going down very quickly in this round. Definitely slower rounds. Nowhere near as much smoke on this half for the FaZe attack. It seems that like they want to be able to see and pick off the MIG players, as they have done there onto Kex. FaZe looking strong here. And another one goes out to Blackout, just picking away at this MIG team, this FaZe team here. And now that does look like they are making somewhat of a move. Fraz is in Cafe. Pleasure has pushed out though and killed Hitons, and FaZe replies onto Pleasure. And great run round by Fraz there. I just switched round to Fraz as he killed Ryder on statue, and a great push there. They got 3 picks. They were patient, and maybe MIG need to adapt to a point now where they don't peak so much. They need to play deeper because FaZe are getting the picks.
Yeah, maybe even allow them to take over bomb site and try and reclaim it. Try and let them go into that A bomb site, let them huddle into there, and then try and reclaim it from the outside. I think that might actually, be something that they could try out, but Oh, Pleasure with a double kill there as Chris and Rolka goes down. Fraz with the replies, he takes out right, although Katana has got his number, so he's got to be careful. Not just going to wait and hope Blackout can maybe save him. But I don't think that's very likely at the moment. FaZe down to 2 players. It is I believe it is an AK and an SMG. So they don't really have the best array of weapons to try and retake this map. If it was more of an AK scope, I would have given them a bit more hope, but it's going to be difficult, especially with Fraz sitting in that mid shops with an SMG. He's got to try and get his way out of there. He has been spotted from mid. Yeah, he's been spotted. He's been tagged up. I mean, literally everyone's watching mid house. They're just waiting for him to make a move. Tagged up once again. It's one of those where it's like, what do you actually do? You can't get out there. I assume he doesn't have a smoke with him. If he does, he might even have a flash with him, so he can't really get out of the situation. Katana's going to be watching. Wow. And we speak of how bad of a position he's in, and Hitons walks in right next to him to accompany him.
It's like, hey man, what are you doing? What are you doing in here?
Yeah, man, if you're gonna die, I'm gonna die with you.
Yeah, let's go down together, man.
So Pleasure there finishes off the round. It's going to be 9-6 as MIG grab back around, although 3-round difference still in favour of FaZe.
3 doesn't feel like enough right now. I don't think FaZe are going to be feeling overly confident. They need a little bit more of a margin, I think. But maybe that'll be helped with Blackout's nade. But maybe not, as MIG pick up a nade of their own and a headshot on to the FaZe players. Frags going out left, right and centre. It's already 3v2 against FaZe. MIG looking quite strong. Katana picking off a really quick shot onto Fraz as he tries to go back to his home in mid-shops. And Rolka is middle of A here. He's going to be seen. He's got to be seen. He runs back and tagged to death. And it's 9-7. Again, the margin becoming ever so slightly smaller.
Worryingly small.
Yeah, for sure. I think FaZe are going to have to do something differently. I think they tried to run it slow, and I think MIG did adapt to that. They're going to have to try something a little bit unique.
I just think MIG's nades are so on form that they're really preventing FaZe trying to get in there quickly. Let's have a look at what these SMGs are doing though. Fraz and Hiton's getting a good opening as they take out Pleasure and Ryder. Following here with Chris. Nade going out towards that basket wall. Has he landed it though? No, he hasn't. His teammates in. He's got to go try and back him up. Fraz goes around, jumps and gets that kill. It's still all 5 players alive, 4 FaZe. This is probably the best situation they could be in. Chris pushing forward. Blackout lands a nade onto Katana. Blackout's going to go for that bomb plant. Hit's trying to get that last frag onto Kex. Oh, it is Chris going to finish it off. And like, I mean, we go from rounds seeing FaZe struggle so hard to close it off to them team acing. Like it's such a like different display. And I don't know if it's because the MIG changed up their strats, expecting FaZe to change theirs, or if it's just really the way that the cookie crumbled in that situation for them.
It may be to an extent that, like, at the beginning of that round, Ryder pushed very heavily through Flower and got taken out because he threw a nade over a wall and they knew where he was. And I think those early frags meant a lot. We've seen a couple of early frags go out from both sides. This round is 3v3, so still pretty even though. Hitons takes out Kex. Ryder replies onto Rolka. 2v2. Ryder heavily tagged up though by Blackout in lower underlook. He's not in the floor. He gets tagged up, tagging up each other. Hitons and Blackout both tagged up. But now their lives are back, and all of these players are just shooting at each other. Hitons takes out Katana and heads to mid shops to give Blackout some cover, and Ryder won't be able to cross over that road anytime soon. And Blackout, with the deagle, nonchalantly strafes out and kills him. And that's 11-7. And now that's the bracket they want, and they're so close. 13 rounds, and they're in the grand final.
Only 2 left for them, 2 left to secure it. Now let's go away here with Katana. Blackout lands opening frag with a nade. Katana going to see if he can get any opening frags himself. Sinji gets a frag onto Blackout, so that scope down. Wow, it's a second headshot there from Sinji. Katana's still waiting towards the back. Let's flick over to Kex. Let's see what he's up to. He's got to contend with people in middle. No! Wow, FaZe closed off that run incredibly quickly. And that's going to put them on 5 match points that they can utilize.
Yeah. Semi-final points. Can they do it? They really should. And again, the confidence that we saw early on in this half, we're going to be seeing it again. Early on in this map, I think we're definitely going to be seeing it. Chris, early frag. Early tack nade onto Kex, stopping him from rushing in. It does actually look like FaZe are actually going B. Chris is really close at B. Blackout has the bomb over there, peeking into the bomb site. Smoke goes out, so MIG are going to be suspecting foul play over on that B side. Katana heavily tagged up as he takes out Chris. Ryder also taking out Fraz, and Blackout with the scope onto Katana, so MIG no longer have a scope, and it's 3v3. And this B attack has kind of been squashed. Hitons, though, is inside B, and he's about to come up against Pleasure. Pleasure is lying down on the B site. He's seen feet. He's going to have seen Hitons there, and he's seen two guys. So he takes down Hitons, and he's in a position now with an AK. He picks up Hitons' AK that he can stop the push. And I think Rolka in mid-shops takes out Ryder, and the guy at Flowers, who was Blackout, thinks better of going into B after Hitons gets taken down. That's probably a wise choice. His teammate, Rolka's in mid-shops, Blackout sort of heading that direction, trying to stop the push. I don't think MIG have any intention of pushing, though Rolka kills Sinji as he peeks, and this could be it. It's 2v1. Pleasure is the only man standing in the way of FaZe and going to the grand final. Rolka and Blackout are going to get the bomb down. Rolka watches the cross. Pleasure is coming up front A. Let's watch him. He's peeking towards this statue. Rolka is actually on that statue. He sees him. And also Blackout sees Pleasure as he pushes across. This is going to be very difficult work to kill both of these players. These are experienced CoD players on both sides. 30 seconds. Can he do it? Here's Mango right. Lots of movement. Blackout is still on the bomb though. Rolka's watching the cross. He sees his feet. Pleasure sees his feet. He can kill him. He knows exactly where he is. If he can get this kill, he can push Blackout really quick. He gets that kill. If he pushes Blackout now on the bomb, he could get this round. Can he push him? Oh no, Blackout was ready for him, and that's 13-7, and that's FaZe into the grand final of the CG Season 8 End of Season Cup. They will be playing on Sunday between playing the winner of Granted versus Make It. And that was a good game, wasn't it, Dennis?
That was a stellar game. That was a really good way to finally close it off. I mean, it really just goes to show the kind of skill level they got towards the semi-finals. It wasn't just a simple, win 2-0, whatever. It really went towards the end of that third map. And even towards, as we were coming towards the rounds where FaZe was standing a chance to win, they were still holding it off really, really, really well. Now, as just a reminder, guys, the next semi-finals that will be taking place will be at 7 o'clock CET time, Central Eastern Time, for the next semi-finals.
Central European.
Central European time. Sorry, I'm South African. I don't know the stuff. And then straight afterwards will be the grand final of the CyberGamer CoD4 end of season tournament. But
FaZe will be going to sleep very happy knowing that they will be in that grand final. They don't have to worry now until they come up against either Granted or Make It.
Definitely so. So from CyberGamer, and from myself, Menace, and from Duffer, I hope you guys have had an awesome evening. If you guys want to check out any other information, do check out all the links below. Follow us on the channel if you guys want to keep up to date with what's happening. And other than that, we'll see you guys next week, Sunday. No, sorry, this Sunday.
This Sunday, yeah. Go give feedback on the CyberGamer forums as well. Go and be active over there, guys, and give these guys your feedback on the tournaments they're putting on and the streams. They're doing really well with this CGTV stuff. They're putting a lot of time into it. So credit to all of the CyberGamer people who are sorting all this out. So yeah, thank you for having us.
That's it, guys. See you Sunday then, 7 o'clock. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I won't. Wake up, wake up.